Kindled by a welder's spark, this historic blaze at GM's Detroit transmission plant touched off one of the most spectacular examples of industrial teamwork even this team-working nation has ever seen. Less than 24 hours after the first tiny flame licked its way upward, the first machine was removed from the wreckage, inspected by one of the more than 30 inspection teams of specialists from many GM divisions, and dispatched for reconditioning. Captained by a general foreman, each of the inspection teams included a master mechanic, a plant engineer, a process man, and a layout man. And in only 12 calendar days, they had inspected all 3,318 machines removed from the ruins and dispatched 2,719 of them to 296 machine tool builders, machine tool rebuilders, and GM division plants in 87 cities located in 17 states. All this according to a procedure outlined the morning after, while the fire still smoldered, by GM Vice President S.E. Skinner, who had immediately been given full charge of rehabilitation by GM President Harlow H. Curtis. Not for one moment from the time word of the fire was flashed to headquarters was there the slightest deviation from the immediate management decision to get men back to work and Hydra-matics back into production in the shortest period of time humanly possible. And almost superhuman efforts were in full swing in a matter of days. As many as 44 derricks and cranes ripped into the wreckage to drag out 176 railroad carloads and 3,500 truckloads of machines for repair and reconditioning. Once Willow Run space was available, a team of GM plant layout specialists did an entire production layout of the 1.5 million square foot floor space in the miraculous time of only 17.5 days. And by the middle of September, little more than a month after fire struck, more than 600 machines were already being installed at Willow Run on a two-shift basis. At that time, installation crews were doubled in size, and the result was that in only a month and a half after the fire, close to 25% of Detroit Transmission's hourly workers had been called back to work. By the time Detroit Transmission is again in production, some 800 machines in excess of the previous total will be available to again turn out GM's pioneer automatic transmission in volume. So, in all truth, like the fabled phoenix bird, Hydra-matic transmission production will rise from its own ashes bigger and better than ever. Thanks to active and decisive around-the-clock management action, around-the-clock labor cooperation, unselfish and unstinting day and night industrial assistance from competitor and contractor machine rehabilitators, the worldwide search for and acquisition of specialized and other machinery that could neither be rebuilt, repaired, nor constructed within the time required. And thanks to the day in and day out, hour after hour planning and administration of the last detail by as many as 250 experts from the entire GM family. In short, thanks to as amazing a display of private industrial teamwork as this country has ever seen, a display of teamwork that proves once again that free men of their own free will can and do rise to whatever heights of dogged determination and superhuman efforts that may be required by whatever the emergency that strikes. A salute then to the men, every last one of them, who have helped and are helping to bring about what in every sense is a modern industrial miracle.